Everyone has weak spots in their spending, places where our money seems to disappear before our very eyes. Most people have no idea this is going on and are not aware of exactly how much money is getting sunk into these bottomless pits. I won't say you need to get rid of every single one of the things on this list, but you should at least be aware of them and make your own choice on whether you can live without it or not. Bad spending habits could be holding you back from financial freedom. Some of those habits may not seem like a big deal, but they can lead to you wasting a lot of money over the course of a year. Hello everyone, this is Mr. Ramsky from Think Talk. Today we are going to discuss about 5 things you should never spend money on again. Here we go. Number 1. New things or upgrades. How much money do we spend every year upgrading to the latest gadget or toy? Cell phones are a big one. This can cost you some big amount every year, and if you are buying for your family, that could add to a cost a year. A significant fraction of an average worker's salary gone in an afternoon. I don't think I need to tell you how bad of a financial decision this is. Same goes for new clothes. These are things that degrade. If you must spend money on it for a job or an occasion, make sure to at least get it on sale. There are plenty of stores online that sell great deals on clothing. I'd avoid malls and large shopping centers in the middle of town. Their prices are usually sky high. Buying new stuff might make you feel good for a short burst of time, but that feeling has a way of fading quickly. Having money in the bank for emergencies and retirement, on the other hand, offers a kind of security you can't get anywhere else. Better yet, the feeling that comes with having savings is not fleeting at all, but rather long-lasting. New cars, shoes, purses, and toys you buy to impress your friends depreciate rapidly as well, which means you're likely throwing money down the drain when you buy all this stuff as well. Your savings and investments, on the other hand, will grow over time, giving you the type of financial security that will help you sleep at night. Personal finance icon Dave Ramsey once said, "We buy things we don't need with money we don't have to impress people we don't like." Sadly, he's absolutely right. What's worse is that we often do it at the expense of being able to afford what we really want in life, whether that's savings for retirement, the ability to travel the world, or a simple emergency fund to deal with life's uncertainties. If you're struggling to get ahead and can't figure out why, take a close look at your spending to see how much of it is based on what you really want and how much of it was for someone else. If you find you're spending to impress others, it might be time to confront the one person who can turn your situation around, and that is yourself. Number 2. Going out to eat all the time or the fast food drive-by. It blows my mind that so many people love to eat out for almost all their meals. The money used for one night out could be used for a week of groceries. This extends to buying a daily coffee. If you buy one every day at, let's be generous, $3 a day, multiply that by 365 days in a year, and that's $1,095, so for the price of a cell phone upgrade, you are getting coffee every day. This isn't counting a larger size or snacks that you may get along with it. Maybe this doesn't sound so bad, but realize that this is how much you could be saving a year just by making your own coffee at home. You're tired and don't want to cook tonight. The solution is to whip into a fast food joint and pick up dinner. This works so well that you end up doing it 3 or more times a week. Invest in a cookbook that is loaded with recipes that you can prepare in 15 minutes or less. Along with more nutritious meals, you'll also have leftovers that you can take to work the next day. If there's food at home that might otherwise go to waste, however, it's a better financial choice to eat at home. Even if you're going to go buy groceries to cook at home, those are usually less expensive than a restaurant meal. Some ways to avoid eating out. So, how do you avoid eating out, tempting though it may be? 1. Have a plan. If you've taken stock of what you have and made a meal plan for the day or week, you're more likely to act on that plan than if you have no clue what to fix. Haphazard, spontaneous meals are great, but they often get trumped by haphazard, spontaneous takeout. 2. Just eat something. Every meal does not have to be an event. I know. It's me saying that. But really, if it fills the tummy, does it matter if there were 3 courses? Be sure to eat real food and then call it a meal. Try one of these 10 easy no-cook suppers. Chances are you've got some pantry staples to pull them off. 3. Count the cost. A round of Eno burgers and fries for my family costs us about $25, no drinks. It's a great value and good quality food. However, that same $25 could make about 3 meals at our house. 3 for the price of 1? That makes a difference, especially if you've got some financial goal in mind. Every little bit counts toward reaching your goal. Be far-sighted. 4. Stock some easy meals. Likewise, consider stocking a few convenience items that come together for quick meals. While they may not be good as scratch meals, they'll fill the gap when time or energy is tight. 5. Learn to make your takeout favorites. There are plenty of takeout favorites that you can recreate yourself. Consider reading or searching ways online like in YouTube for recipes or steps on how to. Number 3. Brand new cars. Or the neighborly competition. Buying a brand new car instead of a pre-owned car is one of the worst financial decisions you will ever make. And not many people know this, but the more expensive your car is, the quicker it loses its value. The reason for this is that luxury cars have very expensive parts, and as the car gets older, it will need more frequent repairs. If you get an older, more reliable car like a Honda or a Toyota, they retain their value longer because everyone knows they last forever. Another benefit of getting a pre-owned economical car is that since they are more common, the parts are cheaper and easier to find, making the repairs less stressful on your wallet. Avoid luxury cars unless you are an aficionado who genuinely loves cars or a CEO who doesn't need extra money. If you are just getting a Cadillac as a fashion statement, enjoy your costly repairs. I hope impressing strangers on the street is worth it. Remember that you don't have to buy a new car every time the neighbors do, especially when yours is still in great shape. Be happy with what you have. In the interim, place money in an interest-bearing account every month so you can pay cash when there is the need to replace something around the house. If you need help breaking bad spending habits, work with a debt counselor. Doing so will help you identify specific areas where you can improve and learn to live within your means. Over time, you'll replace those bad habits with good ones and be well on your way to financial freedom. Number 4. Avoidable penalty fees. One of sneaky ways the rich make extra money and keep the poor people poor is through penalty fees. A common one is an overdraft fee from the bank. Before I got my own account, I saw how it stressed my mom out every month because she would buy things not knowing she didn't have enough money in the bank, and she would get a $35 penalty just going over her balance by amounts as low as $1. As soon as I applied for my own bank account, I made sure to select no overdraft protection. It's really scummy how they make it seem like they are protecting you when really, it's just a way to squeeze a significant amount of money out of you. I've heard someone say you don't need to pay for the privilege of spending more money than you have. And when they put it like that, it makes the whole concept of overdraft fees absolutely idiotic. All you have to do is check on your bank amount whenever you feel like you are running low and avoid making big purchases when you are. Number 5. Gambling. Gambling is quite an unusual addiction and is super prevalent in our society. Even in our vocabulary we use phrases like making a bet against all odds, the luck of the draw, and hitting the jackpot. When someone wins a prize after gambling, it is seen as a glorious thing, instead a dumb decision that just happened to work out. Study after study has shown that in the long run, you will absolutely lose money gambling unless there is a significant amount of skill involved like in poker. So it feels good to buy a lottery ticket and spin the roulette wheel, but there are other ways to feel a thrill besides betting money on it. If you want to believe you could be a millionaire, then stop buying lottery tickets to dream and work for it. Stop using your wishbone and start using your backbone. Gambling is a toxic addiction, and even though it is socially acceptable, you must avoid it at all costs. That's all for now. I hope you enjoy and find this short presentation useful. If you have some suggestion or reaction, please comment down below. Please like and subscribe and hit the bell button for more videos update in the future. See you next time.